In Fort McMurray, what was a near ghost town started returning to life.
Looks exactly how I left it.
So where's the car?
Everyone left, fleeing the inferno. Rarely, if ever, has an entire Canadian city been repopulated after a near total evacuation. So, what to expect and how people would handle coming home is all new. For Melanie Walsh, this long day started over 600 kilometers away in Lacombe, near Red Deer. He's going on a huge adventure.
He is. He's going on another big adventure.
As she packed up her 23-month-old son, Rylan. So all this stuff is donated that you have here?
Everything is donated to me. Diapers, wipes. I didn't want to take very many.
And jammed her trunk full of essentials.
I have only one case of water with me, but I'm taking 2 big jugs. And I was told not to take more than I needed to because they actually have all kinds there for us also.
What are you expecting when you get back?
Dirt, maggots, mold, smoke. My whole apartment was left open. My sliding door was left open. My windows were left open.
Left open, she says, because there was no time to do anything except run.
I actually had to leave my car on Biggs Avenue, and then I had to run by foot. And I just took a short video that showed like 3/4 of where we were standing was just nothing but red and flames surrounding us.
Also returning was Dolly Dunn, a country music singer with a cleaning business on the side.
I played the Oakland Opry in Texarkana, Texas. I played April 23rd. I was at the Opry.
Just before the fire
happened? Yeah, I just got back.
You just got back?
Yeah.
And
then all hell broke loose.
Since the fire, she's been in a motel near Edmonton with her dog, Jessie. What did you have time to grab?
Her and my guitar.
Just those 2 things?
Well, the guitar was right there. I mean, you had to grab something as you left, and my picture of my son.
So you got a picture, a pet,
and my guitar.
And that's been your company for the last month here?
Yes, I have written a lot of songs with that guitar since I've been here.
One of those songs is about the fire, about fleeing Fort McMurray, and now going home.
I feel the heat against my skin. God, where do we begin?
Anzac is one community where people feared the worst. It looked bad, like the place could be wiped out. But when the smoke cleared, most homes survived. A dozen were lost, and they're now covered by white fire retardant.
Pretty surreal at this point in time.
Today, it was one of the first neighborhoods people were allowed to return to. Almost every property around Travis and Chrissy Stannard's home had either been destroyed or damaged. Astonishingly, theirs survived. The fire came right to the edge of your property.
All around us. Our neighbors to the left of me here, they had some property damage, and so yeah, it encircled the whole property. So.
But what happened to your place?
Nothing.
How do you explain that?
We don't.
Someone was watching over us.
I think in the design of the house, we cleared out all the trees at the time, and even the adjuster said to us this morning that that's probably what saved us.
The forest that surrounds them now is black, the landscape is altered, but at least they're in a strong position to resume their lives.
Like you need water and everything.
Further down the road, Vincent Cardinal was helping a friend do just that.
It's good to be home.
His buddy lost 2 sheds and all kinds of equipment, including an ATV, power tools, and a boat. So Cardinal says he wanted to give him a hand, even as he too tries to come to terms with coming back to a changed place.
It's touching. It's like it was hurting, like going that way, and hurting coming back.
We also met 14-year-old Kane Scott. Just a few hours after he and his family got home, he was out on his lawnmower, doing what he could to make people feel at home again.
I want everyone to feel like welcome home type deal. So
And a mowed lawn does that?
Yeah, since I'm not that big, so I can't move fridges or anything, so it's the only way I could really help out.
Downtown Fort Mac was mostly untouched, but the place still stinks of smoke, and there is ash caked on everywhere.
We will power wash this area to begin and give it a shot by wiping it off, but we don't know how it's going to respond. You're going to have restaurants all throughout downtown and all throughout the city suffering smoke damage.
We met Dan Oksimovich at the Wood Buffalo Brewing Company, where he was leading a team of 30 people trying to clean the place up. Everything from the insulation in the ceiling to the flooring may need to be replaced.
So we managed to scrape this whole ceiling.
It could be a $300,000 restoration job. 6 hours of driving later, and Melanie Walsh finally gets home to her apartment in Fort McMurray.
All right, guys, let's go home. Buddy, I didn't know it was going to be that bad in here.
But again, the smell of smoke in her hallway and then other smells inside of her apartment are a worry.
Oh, they didn't put my garbage out, though. Look at all the soot all over the deck. That's normally not there. Ooh, can you smell that? That's my month-old garbage and a month-old turkey sitting in that roasting pan.
Oh, it's in there, is it?
It's right there. Oh, I can smell it.
Those dishes she threw in the tub before she left are still there too. It's obvious she has an immense amount of work ahead of her.
Month-old duck, anybody? That's disgusting. Oh, can you smell that? Oh.
What's your sense of how things are?
Really smoke damage. Everything here feels really abandoned, musty. My biggest concern now that I'm in here is the soot, because it is all over the deck. The door was open, meaning even though I can't see it on the floor, it's probably covering everything. I'm going to have to clean everything, starting with everything that he's going to want to pick up and put in his mouth. So I may have just arrived, but I've got a good 24 to 48 hours worth of cleaning to do in here.
Walsh is a painter, so she'll likely end up being very busy with work once she gets set up. But she says it's still a mixed feeling being back.